Good morning and welcome to Live in a Greenhouse on YouTube. Today, Matt, the builder, will be here to try and find the property corners that I haven't been able to find yet. My property is comprised of what used to be 2.5 parcels. So far, I've been able to find 4 of the property corners and the most important of the property lines for laying out the greenhouse. I haven't found the property corners that are marked in red. That's today's task. It didn't take too long before Matt ran into some weirdness in that the iron pipe that I had found isn't where it's supposed to be on the map. And measuring off of that, the next property markers are not where they should be according to the map. So first, a little discussion, and then consulting the plans. Matt found the next pipe along the property line where the map said it should be, which means the other pipe is not a corner marker at all, and we don't know why it was there. From there, Matt found the next 2 corner pipes pretty quickly. Once all the corner pins were found, Matt painted the property line. And then marked the outline of the greenhouse and house to prepare for a meeting with Adam, the excavation contractor. In addition to excavating for the greenhouse and house, there are utilities to move and obstacles to avoid. Adam came by for a walk around. First up, avoid the power line in that trench.
And we're thinking elevation-wise that
I think initially it was like 2 feet 10. I thought was my first. Maybe that's ringing about 2.6, 2.10.
okay
Above this right here.
Yep.
Don't dump dirt onto the septic sand filter on the other side of that white line. We'll cut off the end of that deck later.
2-inch transport pipe.
Is that not big? Are we going to replace the transport pipe also?
No,
Okay.
no, not necessarily.
Okay.
But if maybe it runs out through here and then dives back, and it might be in the footprint.
Might be in that corner or something.
Yeah.
But fortunately, all we're doing there is scraping the topsoil and building it out. So,
Yeah, so it should be fine.
but then also we're drilling into that corner with the. So, is it one of those things where you just drill and if you hit it, then
then chunks of pipe come out and go, oh.
then we'll reroute.
Yeah.
Okay.
And try to not break the line to the septic tank. Good morning. Today's Saturday, but Matt and Adam are working today. There have been so many delays that we're running out of time to get the foundations ready in time for the greenhouse delivery, which is about 4 weeks from now. In fact, Adam actually dropped off his machines this morning while it was so dark that I didn't get any video. There's a lot of prep work to do before digging can actually start. They need to move the power line out of the construction area, move a big pile of wood chips, scrape the topsoil off the driveway and the greenhouse area, shoot elevations, and then lay out the pool, the house, and the retaining wall, which will be part of this first pour. Of course, the weather's been cold, windy, and rainy the last few days, but it's not supposed to rain today. So let's see how much we can get done. My property is ringed with tall trees, so this time of year the sun does not rise above the trees. But late morning, the clouds cleared and I suddenly realized the sun was shining through the gaps in the trees, and even with the sun's low angle, it was still reaching the ground. This means that even in the cold winter months, the greenhouse will provide some warmth from solar gain. Glad I had this area cleared earlier in the year. Originally, I planned to have a shipping container delivered to this pad to hold materials delivered earlier than they were needed. But we're not going to need that protected storage anymore, so it is perfect for storing the topsoil until it's ready to go back on site. There's a few feet of grade change from one end of the greenhouse to the other, so a lot of thought and discussion went into how much to lower the east end versus raising the west end, and then the order to dig the house and the pool.
Back, come in like 2 feet, and just cut that, and then we can do this by hand or something. Get this dialed in, because it's gonna be pretty specific on where it's going.
I mean, my bucket cut is gonna be right about here.
To make your bucket cut. Oh yeah, or I could just cut on the outside of that because we're taking. Yeah, because this will come out all the way along here.
Do you want? It's more efficient just to dig the entire out.
Yeah, the interior. Yeah, we're not going around.
Not going perimeters.
No,
going...
when you see where this thing is laid out, you wouldn't. There would be the blocks in the middle.
Oh yeah,
don't make any sense. Yeah, we'll take all the material out of the center because then we'll also use it for lifting the edge. Okay.
And then I guess we need to know where the other end of that is.
Oh?
I'll just start digging random.
Just dig the whole square out.
By this time, the wind picked up, clouds had rolled in, the rain was back, so no more video for today. But the guys pressed on.